Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we have got another Naruto character review, and today we are going to be talking about Minato Namikaze, Naruto's dad, the fourth Hokage. So, he's a very interesting character. You don't see a ton about this guy, because, he's been dead for pretty much the entirety of the show, but he did, do a lot of really important things. Like, first off, let's start off with like his early life. There's not a whole lot known. He never spoke a lot, ever, really, as an adult or as a child. He was a man of very few words. So he had his dream was always to become the Hokage. So that's kind of cool. He did pull it off. He was the fourth Hokage. So that he did achieve his dream. So he wasn't the only one who had that dream in his class. The first person who had that, the other person who had this dream was actually the woman who would later become his wife, Kushina Uzumaki. So now, Minato, the early life, really all we know about that is his story with Kushina. She got bullied a lot, and he just sort of washed and didn't say anything. And she always kind of resented him for it, thinking, oh, yeah, whatever, he doesn't care. But in all honesty, he just knew she could handle herself, so he stayed out of it, which was shown when he actually did stick up for her when she got kidnapped by a rival village. So I think it was the Waterfall Village, I believe. It's one of those small details. It's hard to remember all that, but it could have been the Mist. I'm not entirely. It might have been the Mist. Let's see, what else was there? So you don't really see much else of him for a while. You know that when he was training, he eventually was trained by Jiraiya, one of the three legendary Sannin. So yes, Jiraiya was his master, as is well known. He learned the summoning jutsu. He did sign contracts with toads, just like his master Jiraiya before him, and his son Naruto after him. Let's see, what else do we know? We know that he was known as the Yellow Flash because he developed a transportation technique where he could basically teleport instantly anywhere that he had marked. Really cool technique that he had come up with. I believe it's actually just a variation of the transportation technique, which is used for summoning jutsu. So I believe it's just a variation on that, but he used it in a very interesting way. Generally, you don't use that to transport yourself. Probably got that idea from Jiraiya, actually, who accidentally used it to transport himself. So yeah, that's probably where he got the idea to use it in that manner. So let's see, what else is there about Minato? Well, he also created a nice jutsu that you're probably pretty well familiar with, known as the Rasengan. He did create that jutsu himself. So yeah, he then taught the jutsu to his master Jiraiya, who then passed that on to Naruto, Minato's son, and of course Naruto passed that on to Konohamaru. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. He was also the one who sealed the nine-tailed fox inside Naruto. Whole story on that one. It was originally inside his wife Kushina, but one day a guy decided to come and attack on the day Naruto was born, because he knew that the seal on the Ninetales would be weak that day. So he came in and successfully removed the Ninetales from Kushina, which did end up killing her in the end. So that kind of sucked. Let's see. But Minato managed to seal him. Oh, and that guy, this guy in a mask, claimed to be Madara for a while. Spoilers, not actually Madara. It turns out it's actually, Obito, one of Minato's former students. Speaking of which, Minato did train his own squad of students. Those students were Obito, Kakashi, and Rin. So he did train those three. Kakashi, of course, did become later go on to become Naruto's teacher. So, uh, yeah, he kind of kept it in the family a little bit. Let's see, what else about Minato? You first actually see him when in the attack with Pain, because Naruto starts to lose control of the Nine Tails, and it turns out that Minato, when he sealed the Nine Tails inside Naruto, which he only sealed half the Nine Tails inside Naruto, but when he did that, he left a piece of his spirit inside Naruto as well, so that when Naruto lost control of the Nine Tails, he could be there to seal it up for him one time, which happened during the Pain attack. Naruto got to talk with him a little bit, not too much. Minato's not really known for talking. He's one of those stoic types who doesn't really say a lot. Let's see, what else about Minato? Minato, well, he's a good guy. He did become the fourth Hokage, of course, like I have mentioned a couple of times. He sealed the Nine Tails inside Naruto. Then later, you see in the show, Kabuto had actually created, well, Orochimaru created another one of the legendary Sannin. He created a reincarnation jutsu. Actually, I'm not even sure if he created it. I think it might have been the second Hokage who came up with that. But Orochimaru took it and ran with it. And then after he died, Kabuto then took up the jutsu and used it to, well, create to bring back a ton of people in the Fourth Great Ninja War. So you see that one of the people who gets, well, actually, he wasn't brought back for that reason. What happened was Sasuke eventually brings back Orochimaru, and then Orochimaru uses the reincarnation jutsu to bring back all the former Kage, including Minato. That one actually, I believe, took a little bit of doing, because how Minato died, he used the Reaper Death Seal, and the reincarnation jutsu alone wasn't able to fix that, I don't believe. I think there might have been another trick that they had to do to make that work. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that. But if you guys know, leave it in the comments. I'm actually kind of curious. Anyways, so he comes back, and he actually gets to fight alongside Naruto. That was actually it was actually really cool to see. He actually was a Jinchuriki himself now, because he had, that's it, with the Reaper Death Seal. Yeah, they actually did have to do something. Orochimaru did some sort of ritual to release the souls that were sealed by the Reaper Death God, and from there they were able to use the reincarnation jutsu to bring back Minato, as well as the Nine Tails, who was sealed inside of Minato, making Minato a Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, as well as Naruto. So that was kind of cool. They got to fight side by side, as I was getting to before I remembered things. Then, yeah, so Minato and Naruto, they fought side by side. They had that. It was really nice after everything was said and done, for the most part. At least everything was said and done with Kagura. Naruto had a nice touching moment with his dad. They got to exchange some happy words. Minato got to move on. It was nice. There really wasn't a whole lot to that. Then, of course, Naruto had that big battle with Sasuke immediately after that. But, we thought things were wrapped up for a minute. So, yeah, that's really all there is to say about Minato. He's done a lot of really cool stuff. He created the Rasengan. He created he created the transportation technique of his. He wanted to call it the Flash Step, since he's the yellow Flash Ninja, but no, that's Bleach. Anyways, yeah, he did that. He sealed the Nine Tails inside Naruto. He became the fourth Hokage. He did all sorts of really cool things. He was a really great shinobi, but in terms of his personality, he doesn't talk a lot. He lets his actions do the talking, which his actions are big, but yeah. He definitely has a big heart. You can see it with a lot of the actions that he did. he really went out of his way to help his wife Kushina have some time with their son Naruto. He really went out of his way. You know, she was gonna die within a few hours at least, at most, anyways. But you know, he really went out of his way to help them, help her have some time with him because he knew she really needed it. And yeah, really good guy, Minato. So, anyways, that's all I really have to say about him. If you like this video, please give it a like. Also, you know, share it with your friends. That really helps. In addition, please subscribe to the channel. I got the link for that up there in the corner. If you want to check out more videos, got links to that down below. And as always, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you.